Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and I found this at the thrift store. And a couple of people have asked me to do one of these, to alter these into a junk journal. So I've been doing some research, and I think I've seen that if you look at this paper, it's 6.5. So what some people, or I've looked at a couple of them, and what at least one person does. I was looking at her name is Lilian. Let me look her up really quick. I just look up Little Golden Book. Junk journal, and her name is. She comes right up at the top, and her name is Lilian Guerrero. Guerrero. Anyway, I will link her channel at the bottom. She's got a bunch of them. What she did, in order to keep the integrity of the bottom, in order to keep the flips the way they're supposed to be, in other words, the order of the pages, so that you can do the signatures, because what it is I think it's just got one, I'm not sure, is she cut a 1/2 inch off of the side. I don't want to do that, because the 1/2 inch that I want to get rid of is over here on this side, because I want to keep this. So I think I'll have to see. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is take this apart, and what I want to try to do is, I don't know if this will come off, but I want to try to get this little golden thing off. I think the best way to do that is with a heat gun. Let me see if I can, and I will just see if this will work. With the heat, whoops, here we are losing the cover. One of the things the heat gun will do is loosen up that glue, but you want to be, I really don't want to tear this if I can help it. So have this carefully. Here. Don't want to tear this at all. It is. We'll hit it with a heat gun again. Okay, I could just feel it coming up. There. Okay, yay, we got the golden spine. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna try to, here. And I don't want to lose this. I'm going to set it right there. So then we have this. And what I have, let me get my, honestly, this is one of the best tools I've ever had. It is a staple remover. It was very inexpensive, and I use it, oops, sorry, all the time. For all kinds of stuff. This little sucker is strong, really. Strong as the oak, stronger than oak. All right, I got that one out. Looks like the other one is down here. You just never know. So I'm trying to taking the sucker apart, seeing what I have. Now, so this is what we have. We have, looks like, two signatures. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take each of these signatures. I am going to cut a 1/2 inch off of this side, and then I am going to, because I want to keep them intact. So this is the first signature, and this is the second signature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this apart. I'm going to cut these apart. And then I'm going to take, I want to make sure, I wonder if I should do it this way, because I want to keep them in order. I'll cut these apart, and then I'm going to take and make a what do you call it? A hinge, so that they will be together again. Because I think there is, I'd rather have, see, like this. I'd rather have that than have it cut off this side. Or if you wanted to be really clever, you could cut off a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch on this side, which probably wouldn't make a difference, actually, because if I had a 1/4 inch, like on each side, then that would give me my 1/2 inch. But it's not going to cut off any of the book. I think I might do that. So let me do one, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll do a 1/4 inch off of each side, and then that'll give me room. I don't know though. See, it's like if you had this, because see the way it, I don't guess it matters. But because if you look, right, I don't know, this is why I'm trying to be, like for her, it kind of is seamless right there. Like that, see? And then I don't know if it's the same way with this one. I don't think it matters. But I don't guess it's going to matter that much. So I don't know if I should do well, you know, it's like a 1/2 inch. I'm thinking. I think I'm going to do a 1/4 inch from each side. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to get I think I'm going to do the middle. I'm going to go from the middle. And then I'm going to say, this is a 1/4 inch. Let's see how much it's going to cut off right much. Or should I do a 1/2 inch from this side? Y'all, I'm perplexed. I think if I do a 1/4 inch from each side, it's not going to really interfere with the book. But if I did a 1/2 inch from the other side, my binder, yeah, I'm going to do a 1/4 inch from each side. I committed. I did it. I committed. Okay, so I have this. Now I need to get, what I'm wondering is, I wonder if I could just use the book itself. You know what? I think I might do that. Let me get a piece of tape. Get this tape right here. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to take a piece of this tape right here. I need to have it right in the middle. I don't want any on the sides. This may be the best thing since sliced bread. Don't know. Okay, that. I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. If it is, it might be. I'm sure somebody has done this before, but we'll see. Okay, and then where this, I'm going to take this guy, line it up on that thing. And then this guy, right? That's right, right? I do it right. I hope so. I think so. Like that. Okay, so we have this one. Hopefully this is right. The queen had magical powers, various thoughts, time passed and went on. The vital hearts awake red. One day the queen spoke to her mirror and the queen sent for her huntsman. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so I got that one. And then the next one, I'm going to do this again. I think this will be... These are the two middle ones. I'm going to remember that the Queen and Snow White are the middle ones. Half an inch, and then half an inch. Okay, and then I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to take my, and open it up. And this would go on this side, right? Get this in the middle, right in the center. Okay. Okay, what did I say? Snow White and the mirror in the center. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and the reason, honestly, the reason why I wanted it to be 6 inches is because I can have, I can use a piece of scrapbook paper. And scrapbook paper is 12 by 12, so I can, if I have scrapbook paper, I mean, you have to kind of, wait. Oh, well, that's going to be fine. I just have to make sure this is butt up to the other one. Like so. Like so. And this one, probably should have put it on the other side, but you're not going to see that really. And this one goes here like that. It's got a nice strong, yeah, I should have put it, you're not going to see that much. I probably should have put that, all right, do as I do, not as I say. You put it, if I had a, it wouldn't have mattered though, because it might have, I don't know. Anyway, so then the last one, and then and what's on the inside? We have Snow White with the butterfly and Snow White going, oh my goodness. So I'm going to put that on here. And then cute. Okay, and then I have this like this. So if I look, I need to do it this way, I think. Like that. I think that'll be cool. So I'm going to put this here. Although you won't really be able to see it, you know. It'd be easier if I did it this way. So I don't. And take this off. And then here, just like this. All right, so if I do this like this, and put this one, well, let's see. All right, I can't. Actually, if I could do it this way. All right, so then I could put this one here, like this here. So, actually, I don't know what I'm doing. This guy here. Try to get it up to that corner if you can. And there. And scooch this one up like this. Carefully. Because you know me, I like to have the integrity. I like to keep the book like a book. Okay, so that came out. That came out kind of cool. Okay, which way? Oh, this was on the inside, so we have to go this way. Okay, that works. Okay, so this goes like this. So we have the one signature done. And there. So I'm going to do the other one. And then maybe pick out some papers. And then I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back.
So I finished all of the spines. And unfortunately, I did have to cut a little bitty bit more off of the sides here. Because it needed to be 6 inches, because in order for me to use my scrapbook paper, they had to be 6 inches. So I got it right around 6 inches, and I'll probably end up, anyway, that's what I'm going to go with right now. And I did, on the sides that I pasted them together, I did put some washi tape just because I wanted to make sure that it was copacetic. Anyway. So I brazenly followed Lilian's example and went through and decided to see what kind of papers that she used in her journal. So she used a lot of scrapbook paper, which I have a lot of scrapbook paper, and so I decided I would do the same thing. So where's the other one? Okay, so I have 2 sets, and what I did with each one is I brought out some scrapbook paper, and I just cut it down to size. So these are going to be the same size as the signatures. So I got a bunch of different ones. Some of them are double-sided. Most of them aren't. Hers weren't either. So I have some of these that I just cut down to size. I have a music paper. This one I actually got out of the paper this way so I can put it in the signature, but I'm going to have to reinforce this because it's very brittle. Here's another piece of scrapbook paper. I also have a piece of ledger paper that I have, and what she did with these is she folded them over and then she sewed up one side, which I thought was really cool. So actually what she did is I think she sewed up 2 sides, but anyway, so she did that. And then a couple of them that I left big, and then you fold those up also so that you have pockets on the top. So I thought that was neat. I have 2 of those. So each of the signatures, I have the same kind of thing in each signature, and each of the signatures is 10 pages, which I think is enough. I think hers are more, but I think that's enough. So, anyway, you don't need to sew. You can. I think that's a cute idea, and I'm probably going to do that because I like the idea of it. I don't think I'm going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and just keep this one at its, what do you call it, 6 by, I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. I'm trying to find my cutter. Where's my cutter? Okay, you guys, I'm always losing stuff. You know me. I thought I had it here. I'm going to have to, I want the little one because this is like, so actually, I can't use that. I'm going to use the bigger one. And there we go. There we go. So the pages are 7 1/8 by 6. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that intact and just do this like this. All right. The other one, I have another one, but I'm just going to, I'll have to cut some of this out. Y'all, I'm making a mess. Things are falling apart. Things are falling down. This ain't gonna work. Here, this one. All right. So that's, I cut off the wrong side. Y'all, that was kind of dumb. Huh. That's okay. I can still do, I can actually, I have another one. Let me do this one. I have another one, so let me try not to be stupid this time. Oh, no, not stupid. Excuse me. I'm not stupid. We'll do it this way. Make sure. 6. I kind of like this one better anyway. And 7 there. And I will put this aside to use in something else. So we have that. And what I can do, I do want to take like a big old, I don't know if I need that again, I will. I'm going to get a big old piece of washi tape. This is pretty, I'll go ahead and use it. And one of the things that I was thinking about doing, because, because it's a children's book, and I may even, you know, it is a children's book. And I don't want to, you know, I don't feel like the grunge is the way to go with this. So that's why I'm kind of following with these. And these are some vintage scrapbook papers that I've had for a long time. And I'm like really kind of psyched to use them, to be honest. So I think it'll make a really pretty book. I think. I think it'll make a really pretty book. And like I said, I am going to let you, I'm going to put her page on the bottom. I don't know that she shows you how to make this stuff. The things that I've looked at are just flip throughs. But I like the ideas, and it's something different. And I always like to challenge myself a little bit to do different things. Because, you know, hey, why not? Because some people like some things and some people like another thing. So not everybody likes the grunge. Or, you know, I mean, not everybody does. Or all of these other groups would not be so popular. So, right? I mean, we got all kinds. All kinds of different ones. I know that, you know, a lot of people like My Porch Prints. Their digitals are not grungy at all. And they are very, that is pretty. I kind of like that. That's really pretty. So that's going to be all of these. I'm going to go ahead and piece these up. Actually, the way they go is like this, because she puts the inside, let's see if I can, I don't know if I need to, excuse me, if I need to, cut that or not. I think it'll be all right. I don't know if anybody cuts this, or just trying to, and she keeps, with the gold theme, which I think is a cool idea. So I may just try to go out and get some gold stuff today. See if they have any kind of, I know they have a lot of gold stickers at the Dollar Tree. So I may go to the Dollar Tree today. I got to go out today and get a few things. The dog, a couple of my dogs need to be replenished on food. Okay, so we have all of this. This is kind of cool. Oh, and here. So these will be the pages, plus one of the signatures will be in there. I think, yeah, like that. And the other one, I got more pages here. I'm gonna, and I think what I'm gonna do, because this one, I wanna do this away, but because this is still very, very fragile, I am going to put washi tape, washi sticker on this as well, because, you know, I want to make sure it doesn't tear. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about doing this because I haven't. And it's Snow White. I don't know. And I mean, I think it's going to be a really cute journal. And what I like, you know, it's like one of the things that she does, which I think is kind of intriguing, is she doesn't really use a lot of, she keeps a lot of white space in the journal. You don't see a whole lot of that. Most people don't like to do the white space, but she's not intimidated by that at all, and I think that's cool. So I'm gonna go with it. Of course, you know me, I may not be able to keep the white space because I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to that, but definitely put my own spin on it. So okay, so I have that. This is going to be shorter, but that's okay. We have all of these. This one's double-sided. I love that. This one, we have this one, and we're going to do the same thing with these as we did with the other ones. I think it's cool that I can use, and I'm kind of making it a little frou-frou. I didn't really look a whole lot into the color palette of this book. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. This kind of, not really worried about it, honestly. I just think, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll go to the, maybe I'll be in, when I'm out, I'll find some like really like foresty stuff, you know. I don't have a lot of different, but I figured, you know, I mean, I saw the movie, so I figured, you know, birds and stuff like that, because the little birds, I have a lot of birds that I can put in here, bird stamps. So, okay, so that's the second one, and where is it? It's somewhere, or did I already put it under? I already put it under here. Okay, so I have that. We have these two signatures. Now I am a little wondering about this cover. So, because look at that, I didn't make that. I'm gonna have to cut that down. Let me have my cutter thing. Whoops. Let me do this. I don't know, they kind of got, looks like it kind of got messed up a little bit. I'll get this. Cut this down just to get it out of the way a little bit. That's a little bit better. Let me see the other one. Snow White. I did the same thing a little bit, so I'm gonna just cut that one little piece off. Not really worried about it too bad, but yeah, you have to do what you have to do. So, my dogs are barking. Okay. So I got this. So now I have a dilemma because the cover, here is the dilemma. The pages are 6 inches wide. The cover, if the cover is like this, 6 inches wide, so it comes to here, that's not going to work. I need a little bit more. So what I'm going to have to do is somehow reinforce this, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to reinforce this, this fold, so it's a little bit, and what I think I'm going to do is maybe like here on both sides, which is what it is. Let's just go with a 1/4 inch, just to give it 1/4 inch on both sides. And I will reinforce it because I want my cover to be slightly larger. And I may actually go in and cut, I want to cut the tops. Can't really cut the tops. We'll just have it even. Okay, I'm a 1/4 inch on this one. 1/4 inch on this one. All right, and then I'm gonna I'm actually not sure it matters. Why is this one not coming? All right, come on. A little bit more. Okay. There. And this I can cover up. I'm not really worried about that too much, but I do want to put something here to reinforce it. I think what I'm going to get, I have this really thin cardboard that came out of a box. And let me cut these pieces off. And it's black. And I think what I'm going to do, cut this down. There. How big is this? Cut that. This is very, see how thin? It's very thin. It's not very thick at all. It's very thin. I'm going to use half of it. So here, my dog's downstairs. They want to go out. I'm going to let them too. They drive me crazy. They're not my dog. They're not, as you guys know, they are not my dogs. They are my grandson's dogs. They are at school. You know, that's not what I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Check. We're not checking that. So I'm going to let me get a piece. I should have used that before. Let me get, you know what? Let me see something. This isn't very... Looking for... What did I do with it? Lost my mind. Seriously. I didn't use it. She didn't use it. Huh. See if I can find a piece of cardboard. Same thing. This is all right. I think what I'm going to do is this is packaging. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to do, let me see this. Let's see. We have to give a little for the thing. So I think what I'm going to do is have a maybe a this is 1. So I think what I'm going to do is 1 3/4. See how big this is. This is 1. So I think I'm going to do 1 1/2. This is me being lazy. Yeah, I'm figuring this out as I go, and you guys are figuring this out with me. So yay you. All right, I'm gonna here. And here. And I don't want this, so let me get this off of there. One and a half is going to be plenty, I think. Do you think? 1 3/4? Shoot. This is like what? I don't know. Because this is going to be like, it's going to have stuff in it. 1 3/4 to be safe. Because I just don't know. That's not very big. That's okay. That's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. We'll be able to use that. Okay. So now I'm going to do my, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these together like this. And I think it'll be okay because I'm going to put fabric And here's, I'm gonna do what I normally do. I'm gonna get my, if I can find my tape, here's my tape. That's the way I always do it. You guys have seen this a million times. I'm gonna put this sucker here. Gosh, those puppies. The puppies. The puppies. I need to go let them out. Okay. And where's my little do-floppity? Yeah, and that's going to give, instead of doing it the way I was thinking about doing, this is going to give it some extra in there for the tape. So that'll be good. So now I'm going to get the other side. This is just regular Scotch 3M tape. Yeah. And I'm probably, yeah, this way. Lost my mind. But that's okay. All the things I lost, it's my mind I miss the most. All right. Now, all right, I don't want to cover up too much of this. So most of my coverage will be on the spine itself. I am going to go, oops, over that fold right there just a little bit. And what you don't want it, you want to wait and because what I need this to do, I didn't do it very well. I need to get my bone folder and I need to go in here. I like those two pieces of tape to stick together. There. It's going to give it some extra. It's not even really bending that much now, so it's good. But I mean, not that it matters, because we're going to cover all that up anyway. And I'm probably... I'm sorry if my head's in the way. This, we just want to... Okay. Yay. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this. Being very careful not to cut the book. So now I have the beginnings of my cover. And I need to put some cute, very cute. Anyway, I think this is long enough for today. So I am going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some scrapbook paper and I'm going to cover this right up to here. And then probably on the back too. And then I will put this in there like that. So I will be working on that, and then I am going to sew the signatures in, and you guys have seen, I'm going to, well, actually I'm going to sew these pages, and I will come back to sew the signatures in and work on some of the stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. This is what you wanted, so here we go. I love it. It's going to be fun. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.